As promised, Governor Calvo included various senators, Chamorro rights groups, and community stakeholders in his first Friday community forum. The forum was created to handle the issues originally intended for the Guam First Commission. Senator Roy Respicio is the author of the bill that created the Guam First Commission.
And you're holding true to your word with the Lieutenant Governor to have us come together. And this is what the Guam First Commission is all about.
One of the major issues that came up was the idea of a Chamorro-only vote for self-determination. The idea is that it is the Chamorro people's right to choose Guam's political status through a voter referendum. Senator Judy Guthertz, who is a non-Chamorro, said she is in favor of the Chamorro-only vote for self-determination. As for the governor, he too is in favor of the Chamorro-only vote.
We as a people, and I talk about the Chamorro people, need to determine where we want to go. And with that, whether we are going to be in full union with the United States. Again, there are three options that were laid out on the table originally. Free association, which is independence with an intimate relationship with the United States, or outright independent.
Commission on Decolonization Executive Director Eddie Alvarez is volunteering as his commission has no funding for this fiscal year. It was left out of the budget for this year, a budget that Governor Calvo did not vote for as a senator. Nevertheless, Alvarez says he too is committed to self-determination.
We're serious about this. We understand the importance of this self-determination and our relationship with the United States, and we're going to work hard. We have new energy, new people, and we're not going to give up.
But to achieve self-determination, there are a lot of stumbling blocks. First, 70% of Guam's eligible voters need to be registered for the plebiscite or referendum on political status. Right now, only Senator Ben Pangalinan's office has been actively registering voters for this referendum. Then there is the issue of resistance by the federal government and particularly the Department of Defense. Guam has been referred to by DoD officials on numerous occasions as the tip of the spear because of its proximity to Asia. It is also easier to conduct military operations out of Guam because it is U.S. soil.
If there was any way in which you could get the military or the Department of Defense to support Chamorro self-determination, then you would have it right away. If there was any way. And so that's why I think that you should also, in your approach, you should also include engagement specifically with the military. Produce some sort of white paper, some analysis, which basically says that it would be in their best interest too if Guam was self-determined. And there's a number of different approaches you can take to making that argument. But if you could get DoD on your side, you would find a lot of things. You would find this a lot easier process. If you don't, then the chances of it going anywhere are pretty slim.
The governor was asked what he would do if Guam conducted a vote for self-determination, selected a political status, and then had it simply rejected by the federal government.
The whole essence of the United States is about the freedom. It's innate. It was God-given for the United States to reject whatever decision we make on our political destiny goes counter to what the United States is about. If that ever occurs, we as a people cannot accept it. And it is a simple fact. And I don't think the people of the United States would accept it.
There were many different opinions presented today on self-determination, but a common theme was having the vote for self-determination done as soon as possible.
I really, really urge this administration not to just have forums or conversations, but have a very workable plan. From this meeting, what are you going to do next? How are you going to educate the community? When do you want a plebiscite?
I would love to have it 2012. I don't know whether we can, but we should try to work. I think we should work towards an objective. And whether it's 2012, then 2012, and then work towards what steps are necessary so that we can have that plebiscite in 2012.